Hey, what's up folks, and welcome to my first video on Git. This video we're going to go over what Git is and how it works so that once we start learning about the commands, you'll understand what is actually happening in the background. Alright, so Git is what they call a version control system. And there are other ones out there. There's one called Mercurial. There's another one called Team Foundation Server. There's a few, but Git is the most popular one because it's free, easier to use, and it has some cool features like branching, which we'll learn about in another video. So yeah, Git isn't too bad. But what is a version control system? So basically, what Git is going to let you do is it lets you keep track of changes you make as you make progress on your project. Git lets you create these things called commits, which are basically a snapshot of your project at that time. They sort of work like checkpoints in a video game. So you know how like you encounter checkpoints as you progress through the game? Well, as you make progress on your project, you can create commits along the way. Let's say we start a new project. This would be a good time to create our project's first commit. From there, we can start adding, say, like a class, and that would be a good time to create our second commit. From there, we can add, say, like a method, and then from that, we can create our third commit, and so on. So we start adding little bits of code, right? And whenever we feel like we've added significant amount of code, then we can create a new commit. And let's say you no longer want those changes in the last commit. Luckily with Git, you can revert back to any previous commit you'd like. Hey boss, what do you think of my work so far?
Fucking bullshit!
Okay, I'll just revert to the previous commit then. How's this?
Piece of shit, you're no good motherfucker.
Alright, I'll just start from the beginning then.
You suck. Get the fuck out of here. Piece of shit.
When you download Git, you'll be able to open something called the Git Bash window. This is basically where you type in commands to tell Git what you want it to do. Let's take a look at the process of actually creating a commit. Here's your project. Right now, it's clean, meaning that there are no changes waiting to be committed. As soon as you make any kind of change, whether it's adding a new file, a config file change, or even so much as just adding a tiny bit of space in your code, Git will detect it and take note of it in an area called the working directory. You can type in the command git status in the Git Bash window to see what changes are currently in the working directory. These are represented in red text. Once you make the changes you want for this commit, you would type the command git add in the Git Bash window to then move your changes from the working directory over to a place called the staging area. This is also known as the index. Think of the staging area as a bucket where you simply dump all the changes in your working directory before we create a commit out of them. You can type git status in the Git Bash window again to see what changes are currently in the staging area. These are represented in green text. When you're finally done making your changes and adding them to the staging area, you would then type git commit in the Git Bash window to bundle all those changes together, which would then create the commit and add it to a place called the commit history. Once you create your commit, your working directory becomes clean again and you repeat the process.